You're looking at pure adrenaline on wheels. The Audi R8 V10, a machine that doesn't just drive, it roars. A car so sharp, so brutally elegant, it feels like it's been sculpted by speed itself. One press of that red start button, and you don't just hear the engine, you feel it in your chest. This isn't just a review, this is a full-blown encounter with one of the most thrilling supercars ever built. Let's dive straight in. The Audi R8 V10, one of the last naturally aspirated V10 engines in existence, sharing its dia with the Lamborghini Huracan. This isn't a car made for quiet commutes. It's a statement, a living, breathing piece of performance art. It delivers 56.2 horsepower in the standard rate and up to a monstrous 62 horsepower in the V10 Performance Quattro. With a 0 to 100 kilometer time of just 3.1 seconds, it's lightning. Controlled, precise, and German engineered to perfection. 1 second. From the outside, the R8 is pure aggression wrapped in elegance. The low stance hugs the road, the sharp LED headlights stare like eyes that mean business, and the huge air intakes up front feed that beastly V10 engine. The side blades, Audi's signature, give it that unmistakable R8 silhouette. Move to the back, and you're greeted with massive exhausts, a carbon fiber diffuser, and those sleek laser taillights that flash with authority. Every inch screams performance, but it's not over-designed. It's a perfect mix of power and refinement. And then you open the door. The cabin is where the R8 blends race car precision with luxury comfort. The driver-focused cockpit makes you feel like you're sitting inside a fighter jet. You get premium Napa leather seats, Alcantara touches, and real carbon fiber trims that remind you you're not in an ordinary car. The digital virtual cockpit replaces traditional screens. Everything from speed to navigation sits right in front of you, wrapped around a perfectly crafted flat-bottom steering wheel with integrated drive mode buttons and that bright red ignition start switch that tempts you every second. The R8's driving experience is what makes it unforgettable. Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system ensures it grips the road even when you push it to the limit. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission shifts so fast it almost feels psychic. It knows what you want before you do. In comfort mode, it's surprisingly civilized, cruising like a grand tourer. But switch to dynamic mode, and it transforms. The exhaust valves open up, the steering tightens, the throttle response becomes razor-sharp, and suddenly, you're piloting a supercar that feels alive. Take it to the track, and it's poetry in motion. The balance is perfect. Mid-engine layout, lightweight and insane traction. The steering communicates every inch of the road. The V10 revs to over 8,500 RPM with a sound that feels symphonic, a high-pitched scream mixed with a deep growl. It's mechanical music, a last stand for natural aspiration in a world going electric. And yet, the R8 feels timeless, not outdated. It's a purest stream, a celebration of what driving should feel like. Even with all that performance, Audi hasn't forgotten usability. The R8 can be driven daily. The ride is firm but not punishing. The cabin is quiet at highway speeds and there's decent visibility for a supercar. Sure, the trunk is tiny, but let's be honest. If you're buying an R8, practicality isn't the reason. You buy it for the thrill, for that connection between man, machine, and the open road. Now let's talk about price. In 2025, the Audi R8 V10 starts around $160,000 for the base model, while the V10 Performance Quattro pushes up near $20,000. Add in optional carbon ceramic brakes, carbon styling packages, and premium interior upgrades, and you're easily hitting the $250,000 mark. But for what you get, a naturally aspirated V10 supercar performance and daily drivability, it's still one of the best deals in the exotic car world. Competitors like the Porsche 911 Turbo S might be quicker off the line, and McLarens might turn more heads, but none of them give you this blend of beauty, emotion, and raw sound. The R8 doesn't need to prove anything. It's confident, it's bold, and it's the definition of balance. Audi managed to create something that's both furious and friendly, wild yet refined. So, when you hear that V10 fire up one more time, remember, you're not just hearing an engine. You're hearing the heartbeat of a dying breed. Pure, unfiltered power. This is the Audi R8 V10, and it's nothing short of spectacular.